Uh, shit. What the hell going on here? Some guy named CJ Nelson. Why y'all keyboard warriors be coming here like this, man? Y'all know I be shooting y'all down, right? Like y'all know I don't allow trolls, the guys be running here talking shit, running their mouth. Like CJ Nelson, all that. Y'all know that, right? Like, do y'all really think that y'all just gonna just be in here, just talking shit, running your mouth, and then think I'm just gonna allow you to stay in here? Like I like CJ Nelson. I could have got rid of you about 30, 45 minutes ago when I was kept deleting your messages, shooting you down. But I wanted to firmly address you and use you as a uh, sacrificial lamb, so to say, to let everybody know, as well as you, CJ Nelson, we do not allow trolls in here, guys that's talking shit. Now you can have an opinion. Everybody can have an opinion. I don't give a shit. I love all men. But guys, I do this for you guys. The last thing I want in here is guys arguing and going back and forth and all this other stuff like that in here. Because life is already tough as it is. We got a lot to deal with as men. We got a lot of stuff to do. You know, listen, we already have feminists and everything else on our against us. We the only guys, we the only ones we have pretty much. Let's be honest. Okay? So I want everybody to come in here knowing that, you know, it's peaceful. Yeah, there's good dialogue and good, you know, rhetoric. We go back and forth. But the fact of the matter is, I want you to know that you can come to a place where there's no crazy drama. Okay? Oh, shout out to all the contributions. We got some guys coming through. Fitzroy George, I see you on Facebook often and your endeavors and things you're accomplishing. I like that, man. I like to see guys growing. You know, yes, we discuss female nature and the things we need to look out for, etc., etc. But it's good to see men becoming better versions of themselves. Okay. Thank you, Fitzroy George. Happy to be back on U.S. soil, ready for the sermon. Yeah, I was about to wonder. I was about to probably message you on Facebook and see what was going on because I just seen you was doing different things. I didn't want to, you know, disturb you in your life and whatnot. But shout out to Fitzroy George for contributing big time. Also, Mr. Morpheus Mindism. What's going on, my brothers? Thank you, Mr. Morpheus Mindism. Also, Bootsy Coyote, one of the pillars. He always comes through consistently every single live stream, big time. He turned the red last live stream, I believe. Very much appreciate you guys. You support the stream. Brown Hornet came in yesterday. Oh, I was at the Taste Chicago yesterday, and I was gonna do field work, but then somehow the connection kept going bad. I mean, I tried to do 4 or 5 live streams, it kept going bad, but I wanted to do field work. I was actually leaving to take Chicago, and it was like speaking of pogs, it was like 4 white women, 4 pogs, cute little chicks. And as I'm leaving, I swear to God, one of them grabs my hand, just like this, and I'm like, what the? And you gotta understand, that's how they do. You know, these women, they're getting thirsty. And when I noticed at the Taste Chicago, I noticed a lot of group of women. See, I was there to do a video. I actually had a one-on-one session with a guy in person. He wanted to see me and everything, so that went well. So I was basically down there for business because I'm 30 years old. I've been to 28 Taste Chicagos. I only missed 2. Okay, I went to Taste Chicago for 28 years straight. So I was down there basically for business, field work, so to say, and just really surveying the lands and see any new things that I could pick up. And one thing I noticed that I picked up, and we're gonna get into the sermon, guys. I'm not gonna venture off like I used to. One thing I noticed was a lot of groups of women, together. Like, I mean, I'm talking about 4 or 5 deep, 3, 4 deep, and there was a lot of white women too. Yeah, we know black women, they come and run in packs, but there's a lot of black women or a lot of white women together at the Taste Chicago. A pog is a fat ass white girl, which means she's thick or she has a fat ass, hips, curves, etc., etc. Okay, so it was a lot of those at the Taste Chicago. If you guys want to see, if you guys want to see some things from Taste Chicago, I think they still might be up. Go ahead and add me on Snapchat. Matter of fact, I'll let it fill up and I'll put my Snapchat name. It's Darius_M4. Ralph V said, you know the pillars in here passed your internet connection fund for yesterday. You was cooking literally and metaphorically. I'm serious. It was hot as it was 90 degrees outside yesterday. But I was like, man, I'm determined to give y'all this work. Man, I could be man, it's hard to talk, walk in 90-degree weather and do field work. But I appreciate you guys who tuned in yesterday. Excuse me, Brown Hornet, thank you for supporting for the war chest. I know this service is gonna be good. Listen, it's gonna be real good. Shout out to Mr. Hunter Smith as well for showing his support via the Cash App. Thank you, Hunter Smith. Also, if you'd like to contribute via PayPal, I'll put up the link. All 100% proceeds go to me. We need your support collectively. Thank you, Brother Ralphie. Also, shout out to Mr. Elusive Mike. It's just tough love. Don't want any brother hurt. Was in the trenches this Friday night. Here's money from all the drinks I didn't have to buy me because the women was buying me drinks. That's how I got to be. See, here's the thing, guys. I got to stay on course because I know I'm going to venture off. But when it comes to women, when I talk about women, it's two sides to every coin. Two sides to everything I talk about. And I talk about how to become a better version of yourself and hold women accountable and hold yourself accountable. Okay? I always talk to guys, I say, listen, you are the prize. Every man is the prize in here. Period, point blank. I don't care what nobody say. Us men are the prize. We need to start acting like it and stop being so googly-eyed over women. Yes, they're attractive, of course. Yes, they look good. Yes, they got curves, etc. But you need to look past all of that and see what value you actually have as a man. And that's what I'm trying to get you guys to really see. And stop being just like thirsty all the time and letting women just walk over you. It's like, man, if it's that bad, just go home and jag off and get the poison out and back to reality. I made a video about that too. Sometimes as a man, you need to learn how to just accept things for what it is. You don't have to thirst and slave and chase women just to get their approval. I said this before. Listen, I don't care how good she looks. I don't care how good. You don't want to be in a position of weakness where you're always chasing and trying to get a woman to like you. You got to look, guys, I've been there. I lost months of my life trying to get a woman to act right, trying to get a woman to come around and be on my program and just cooperate. Like, guys, you waste a lot of time. That's why I tell you, man, if these women are not on your program, I stress that in so many videos, you have to drop them. Because you got to understand, let's just say hypothetically that woman is on some bullshit. She playing hot and cold. I don't think it's going to work out that she's coming back. She's doing all this goofy stuff. You got to understand something. Let's just say hypothetically, you stick with the chick and then she starts to come around, but she's kind of hot and cold. And guess what? You fuck her maybe a month down the line. You're like, finally. So that's a whole month of your life, mentally, financially, everything that she took, that she ain't take away from you, but that she, put you through. But you could have cut her off the first time you seen her on some bullshit. You cut her off, you get rid of her, then you move on. Shout out to Fisher McDowell. Thank you, Elusive Mike. Shout out to Chill 1983. He always supports as well. Thank you, my brother. Also, Terrell Torrance, you guys are coming through tonight on this Sunday evening. Thank you for contributing your 5 shekels. Love you, Terrell. Made in America, good to see you, Brother Darius. Appreciate the hard work, the Pillar Fund. Thank you, Made in America, for stopping through as well. I appreciate all you men who do support. Also, Zach Lyon. Thank you, my brother. Yardley Moise. I think I pronounced that right. I don't want to butcher it. Good video as usual. I got a question for Darius followers. Are you guys following his methods or just listening to him for entertainment? Check my head. Too many simps this summer. I always think about that too. Like, do guys really follow my teachings or my methods, or they just come up here and listen to my ass, and get a good laugh? I really think that. Some guys do, but I really want you to become a better version of yourself, and that starts with knowing who the fuck you are. If you don't know who you are as a man, here's the thing, and I'm gonna get into the sermon. If you have a mindset, let's say you make a whole bunch of money. Let's say you are a millionaire. Let's say you come up with inventions and all this other shit, right? But and you got the resources, you got the status and all this other shit. But you don't know who you are as a man. What'll happen is you'll be simping and tricking your money off. You will be still pandering to women. You will still be letting them manipulate you and use you. Okay? And that's what I don't want to happen. You can have $5 in the bank or $500 or $50,000 right now, whoever would listen to this. You need to know who you are and your place in society and in life as a man. And it will always be above women. We are never equal. We will not be equal. Period. We have the burden of performance. We got to work too hard to make things happen. So we'll never be equal. Okay? Heck, when the bill comes for the date, who pays for it? Exactly. Nobody's equal. We are superior. We will always be physically, mentally, psychologically, intellectually, everything. So let's get to it. Now, this topic, signs you're a beta male over. You gotta understand, low key, a lot of women will try to put you in that beta male orbiter conundrum. I've had women that try to put me in there. Seriously, women know that if you want sex, that's why I tell you, man, yes, you want sex, but don't put that as a priority. Don't let her know that you want it that bad. Like, you can let her know that you're attracted to her, that you want to, you're interested in. But if you're overcompensating and doing too much to try to get laid, women pick up on that real quick. And a lot of the times, I'm telling you, this is why when you are just laid back and you just going about life and you ain't really putting that much effort into the female you're interested in, what happens? She just comes around and she wants to be around you. She wants to fuck. But when you're putting so much emphasis, you're texting her, you're calling her, you're doing all this shit like that, guess what happens? 9 times out of 10, she'll make that dude wait for the pussy. She'll make that dude wait for the sex and wait for her company. And 9 times out of 10, she will make him a beta male orbiter. So I came up with a lot of ways women try to turn you into the beta male orbiter, and how you are putting yourself in that beta male orbiter category. Now, everybody needs to listen to this because women are extremely cerebral. They are extremely bright as far as getting things from men, manipulating them, etc., etc. So you have to be on your P's and Q's. That's why I tell y'all, listen, if you ain't fucking, we ain't talking. Listen to me when I say this again. Please, if you don't get nothing from this live stream, when you're dealing with women that you are attracted to, I can say if it is at work or whatever, a colleague, that's a different story. But if you're attracted to a woman sexually, you let her know. Matter of fact, she already fucking knows. You don't even have to let her know. But you can let her know in certain instances. And if she ain't with it, just walk away. Because what you gotta do is gotta be hanging around in their orbits. Like I remember, like some guys, they take a woman on a date and they want to be basically compensated in the form of sex for that date. Women know this too. They just play unfair. They're just extremely unfair. That's why they say, "Oh, I don't have to give you no sex for this date. So why should I pay for this date?" Well, trust me, women are extremely unfair. So what women will do is, if you pay for a first date and they're not really interested in you, they know that guy will continue to come around because he wants to be compensated for sex, or I should say for that date in terms of sex. So he'll make himself an orbiter right away. That's why I tell you, when you meet a woman, and that goes with anybody. Like if you put something into something, you want something in return. Like I don't know what guy puts something into anything and be like, well, I don't care about it. I don't care how it goes. No, when you put money, when you put dates, when you put dinners, when you put drinks into a woman, I don't care who you are on this planet. I don't care if you don't like my content. You can be in Africa, Alabama, or Australia. If you pay for a date for a woman, you are looking to get laid. I will say that again. For anybody who says, man, dears, I just want to take her on a date just to have fun. No, you are hoping to get laid. Whether you let her know up front, like, oh, you got some nice titties, whatever the case may be. When you pay for a date, when you pay for a drink, when you pay for a meal, a vacation, hell, you can buy her fucking flowers. You are looking to get laid. Don't quote me. Don't get mad. Don't be like, I just want to do. No, you're lying to me and you're lying to yourself. Okay? Now that we got that out of the way. See, the issue comes into play, and that's why I tell you guys, go for some walk. Go for a coffee. Coffee's $2 to $3. Shout out to Mr. Trifold. Thank you for supporting, brother. Coffee is $2 to $3. So you won't feel like angry afterwards when that woman doesn't come home with you after the date or to get together, or that woman doesn't text you back afterwards. Okay, cool. But the reason guys by default make themselves a beta male orbiter is because they pay the money for the date and they want something in return. So by default, he will continue to text and stay around, hoping to get an ROI, a return on his investment, the monies that he paid for that date for that woman. And this is why so many men are become beta male orbiters by default. When your investments are low in the beginning with a woman, you don't have to worry about her using or manipulating you. Okay, that's why I tell you guys. Listen, and I'm put it this way too. We gonna get a lot of this. A lot of the times, shout out to Adrian D. Thank you for supporting Sharon Max. This live stream is going on the Patreon. You gotta understand, women will do this shit too. It's so, women are so savage, my brothers. Oh my God, women are savage. Tell me if this is happening to any of you. You talking to a woman, you hit it off, you fucking her, right? Doggy style, she might be giving you good head. Y'all might fuck 5, 6, 7, 10 times, however many times, 3, 4, 5 times. Then what'll happen is, by like that 7th or 10th time y'all fucking consistently, what she'll do is pull back. Or she might say, this is not gonna work out, or I'm just got a lot of stuff going on. She might fuck you twice, she might fuck you 3 times. But the reason why she pulls back is because she wants to turn you into a beta male orbiter. So she's already giving you the sex. So she'll pull back knowing that you're a fiend and you're used to the sex and the blowjobs you're getting from her. So you're itching for more, but she's gonna act aloof and busy. It happens. Trust me, women do that all the time. It happened to me recently. Honest to God. Fucking her, 7, 10, 12, like all these, and then all of a sudden she just pulled back, and then guess what? You're gonna be seeking and rushing, and what happened? Are you everything okay? Or hey, what's going on with this? Or how can I, you're gonna be fiending, you're gonna be confused. And that's where you become a beta male orbiter by default, when she withdraws the sex, when she withdraws the pussy and the blowjobs. I promise you. Yo, dears. Oh, what happened yesterday? The service was, I don't know what the fuck the service happened. The service was all fucked up. So you got to be aware of women turning you into a beta male orbiter. Again, I'm going to keep saying this throughout the whole live stream. If we ain't fucking, we ain't talking. Tell that woman that. If we're not fucking, we're not talking. I'm not going to give you my non-sexual attention while you playing games and being aloof, and you ain't coming through like you supposed to. Because a lot of women, they'll do this shit too. They'll get you in a routine of sex, of good morning text, then they'll stop it all together. Cool. And you're like, then that's when you start texting her often and wonder, oh, I'm going to lose out on this pussy. I'm going to lose out on this woman. And she just sitting back looking. Women know that if they want your attention, all they got to do is take what's between their legs and that's all they got to do. They know if they want your attention, all they got to do is pump the brakes, walk away, and just and watch you go crazy. And if you don't catch yourself, if you don't catch yourself, what will happen is you will be going crazy. If you don't have more than one option of women, if you have tunnel vision and one eye, and that's what happens with a lot of guys. They have tunnel vision and one eye on one woman. Like, and I've been there before too. Like, you fuck a woman like 5 to 7 to 10 times, then you say, okay, well, fuck it. She continuing to come through. She coming through every week. She sucking my dick. We fucking every single week. So I might as well get rid of these other chicks. Like these other 2 to 3 women in my stable that I'm talking to or dealing with. Wrong. Trust me, it is a wrong move. I know you want to. Shout out to TK United. Thank you, brother. And you get one itis for a chick. That's what happens. You'll become a beta male order because you got rid of all your options. And I told you, women change like, their feelings change like fucking clothes. I don't give a fuck who's having the last stream. Why y'all coming here with these other content creators' names? I don't give a fuck about nobody. I'm concerned about myself and you guys. And the guys who support me, that's it. I don't care about nobody else. Stop it with the fanboy shit. Please. So you have to understand, this is how women make you an orbiter. It's so many different ways. It is annoying, but women's feelings change like fucking clothes. Women don't know what they want to fucking wear. They don't know what they want. That's why they always. That's why when you ask a woman like, so what do you want to do? They always say, oh, I don't know what I want. I don't know. Anytime a woman says, I don't know, or I don't know what I want, you can bet your bottom dollar she don't want you. But guess what? She don't mind keeping you in that beta male order category. I'm telling you, I've been there. Like you, and that's what's so fucked up. Women are so savage. You can literally be fucking a woman unprotected, raw, having a good time, mingling, and then all of a sudden she just, she start backing up. Be like, everything cool? And she like, yeah, I just got a lot in my mind. I don't know what I want right now. That means she don't want you. She just wants you. But guess what? Here's the thing. This is how savage women are. They will never tell you that I don't like you, I don't want you. They will never just tell you that. Matter of fact, when the last time a woman told you that? Never. Matter of fact, no woman has ever told me that in my life. But what they'll do is subconsciously say, I don't know what I want right now. Or I got a lot of things going on. Or they'll say, if you try to set something up with a woman, this is how they do. This is how they do. Guys, you gotta understand, women have so many orbiters, man. Years ago, they just sit around on these women. On Facebook, on Instagram, on social media outlets. Just waiting their turn. Wasting time, sitting there waiting in layaway like you're at Kmart or Walmart in layaway. Don't be that layaway type of guy. It's either now or never. And if she says, "Oh, yeah, I'm gonna do a thing on the Bagel Guy video. I've just been busy the past like 5 days. I've really been busy doing things. So I'm gonna ramp it back up. I actually got a video I'm doing tomorrow for you guys. So we still gonna be in the same routine. Shout out to TK United. You think you've got it made, invest all your attention, time, and money. Guys, and that's because, that's why I mean, again, I don't hate women at all. I don't dislike them. Hell, I like vagina and the company of a woman just as much as any of you. But it's a lot of games these women be playing. Never played chess game. And that's why I tell Chase, that's why I tell you guys, listen, if the sex is not given to you freely, if it seems like you gotta wait around for a while, if it seems like you gotta do these different things. Give me a second. If you guys want to join the Patreon, I'll put up the link. Give me a second. I'm putting it up right now. Also, add me on Snapchat. We got a lot of shit on there. It's easy for me to get aside from the emails. My Snapchat is Darius_M4. Oh, I was at the pool today, and guys, I'm gonna get this big fat ass white bitch on camera. It's so sad. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Add me on Snapchat, everybody, because I might be at the pool tomorrow with my daughters. I'm gonna be at the. This is some fat ass chick. This chick weighs 500 pounds easy. I swear to God. 500 pounds easy. God is my witness. I swear to God she does. I kid you not. Guess what? Guess who? Her baby's dad, kid's dad. He's some skinny ass black dude. And they got fucking biracial kids, 2 of them. She is so fucking big. Everybody looks at her in the pool like, and I'm looking at the black dude like, bruh, you gonna do this shit, man? Really? You really gonna do that fuck shit? Like, you gonna bring that check? Like, is it that bad? Like, it was so it made me want to throw. I'm looking like, and the fat white chick, she got biracial daughters, and her daughter's trying to play with my daughters. And I'm like, and then I'm looking like, bro, how you gonna do this shit, man? Like, do you need a place to stay that bad? Like, I would be homeless, naked, no shoes, shirt, or drawers on. When I said, guys, add me on Snapchat, I'm gonna get this bitch. I was gonna get her the past couple days, but I think she would have knew that I think she would have caught me like kind of on filming on stuff. But she is huge. And no, I'm not trying to make fun of her. What I'm trying to get you guys to understand is today's women are so big, and so many men, specifically black men, do not have standards. So add me on Snapchat, Darius_M4. Everybody do it now. Plus, I get to get your messages and all that shit real quick. So let's continue with the Beta Male Orbiter sermon. I just never understood why men would hang around a woman who shows no interest or who doesn't have any interest in it. You should never want to be a woman's friend. Never. Never, ever, ever, ever be a woman's friend, ever. I don't care what the cost is. I don't care how good she is. She can be Kim Kardashian. She can be the most attractive woman on the planet. I will not be your friend. Do not hang around women who are not sexually, physically attracted to you. You gotta understand, women love to hoard up gas because it's hard for them to settle down with one man. I talked about this in my last video. If you're a friend with a woman, you're basically praying to her. You're basically saying, she is my God. Please, I just want to hang around you and do anything I can in hopes to get laid. Listen, if the sex isn't an attention, it's the sex and validation, all that shit is given to you freely by a woman, man, you don't want it. You don't want to be caught in that sip friend zone orbiter area. As soon, guys, here's the thing. If you don't take nothing from this, I'm gonna say it again. If some of my words get misconstrued, if some of you like, man, I'm kind of lost. Listen, take this phrase and get the fuck out of here. Remember this. If we ain't fucking, we ain't talking. Or you can take my second phrase. If the sun ain't going down, I don't want you around. That's all you gotta think. That's all you gotta remember. If we ain't fucking, we ain't talking. Number two, if the sun isn't going down, I don't want you around. Because when the sun is up, guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna use me as a tea party. As a guy, you're gonna just take walks for picnics. And it's scientifically done, a study's been done, many, that when the sun goes down, that's when women start to get hornier and start to get more sexual. Hence nightclubs and all this other shit. You have your chances of sleeping with a woman goes up exponentially when the sun is going down or the sun is down. Man, I gotta make a t-shirt. I got so many damn phrases. A stack of cash always puts women in the mood. Here's the thing, and I'm gonna do a video. I ain't gonna get into that stack of cash shit, but I'm gonna kind of do a video about that whole thing. When they start to turn to werewolves, friendships with women is unnatural because they have nothing to offer outside of exactly. I'm keeping it real. I need something to drink. I don't got shit to drink in here. Y'all do it to the juice fine. All right, let's continue. The worst zone to be in is the friend zone. So I was gonna get some water out of the fucking faucet. Actually, I ran out of Capri Suns probably like just before I fucking got on here. No bullshit. So let's continue. The signs, multiple signs that you are her beta male orbiter or she's trying to turn you into a beta male orbiter. Because she'll do this shit by default. Remember, if the sun ain't going down, you don't want her around. And two, if we ain't fucking, we ain't talking. Remember that. Now, number one, she texts you but doesn't want to hang out with you or meet up. That's universal. But so many of you guys get this mindset of like, oh, well, we're just texting. One day we're going to meet up. Or I'll put up the Patreon link too. Guys, if you want to become a patron, I'll put up the link. Here you go. I was supposed to do that. I'm trying to multitask and do all this shit. Become a patron, guys. Keep supporting the stream. Donate to the church. If you missed any live stream, if you missed any other video, any other content, or you just want to support me, there's the Patreon link. We need your support to keep this thing going. See, this is what women do. A lot of times what they'll do is what they'll say, oh, I'll be busy for the next. I seen that, Melilla Velvet. Thank you for upgrading. Much appreciated, my brother. I seen women, they do this shit. They're like, oh, I'm gonna be busy for the next couple weeks. Or if she says maybe, like a maybe we'll get together. If it's not a definite yes, date, time, place, you just leave that bitch alone. Because women know that, okay, I got a vagina, he wants to fuck. That's why I tell you, stop putting such a premium on getting laid. Even if you horny as hell, don't even like let her know like, oh, I want to fuck you type of shit. Because she'll be like, okay, trust me. If a woman sees that you want to fuck really bad, orbiter, you go. Orbiter, friend zone orbiter, and she'll just watch you fiend and go crazy. Shout out to Mr. Some guy named James. She'll just watch you go crazy and scratch your neck and just like a fiend. You'll be losing your mind. I got a bitch texting me now, getting ready to marry a beta provider, talking about we got so much in common. I love your chemistry, and I'll be like, what the fuck? Exactly. You understand, women like the beta male provider and the guy who's just gonna fuck them. Alpha guy, alpha fucks beta bucks. But you gotta understand, the reason why women play these mind games is because I told you, they can't do any, they need a man badly for our resource. This is why when we get with a woman, all us men basically want to listen. Give me a good blowjob. She can, as long as she look decent, she got a nice set of titties, she got a low ass, you know, she nice, whatever, be cool. But women need everything in the book: tall, height, in shape, money, car, career, credit score, everything. Let's continue. Again, there's the Patreon link if you want to become a patron, my brothers. Women can't survive without men, period. Exactly. This is why let me ask you something. Have you ever put a woman in the friend zone or even thought about like having her as a beta male orbiter? Or like a beta, there's not even a beta female orbiter. Because us men are direct, we're genuine, we're upfront. So if we like you, we gonna want to fuck with you. If I'm interested in a woman, I want her to come around, I want her to fuck. I'm trying to make things happen. Yeah, it's not no beta female orbiter. Don't fucking lie. There's no beta female orbiter. That's not even in a fucking dictionary anywhere on Wikipedia. Because us men don't waste time like that. It's either we trying to make something happen now or we ain't making it happen at all. There's no such thing. Exactly. If a woman says maybe, like I had a chick tell me this recently, like, yeah, maybe we'll get together Saturday. Oh, maybe? Really? And you understand women are used to doing it. And you like, we were just fucking all this time. We was having sex. What the fuck? Like this bitch was just sucking my dick. When she says maybe, or I'm busy, or I gotta see, you better cut her off quick. And I'm gonna tell you why you need to cut her off quick. Don't think about it. Don't be like, man, because I've been there like, man, she got a fat ass, man. She suck good dick. Man, she got good pussy too. You think in your head like, man, if I cut this bitch off, man, that's some good ass. I've been there like, man, she got some good ass pussy, man. You're like, fuck. And you're like, okay, all right, just let me know when you're free, all right? Then you keep kind of ping her and talk to her here and there. Guess what? She fucking somebody else. If she says, maybe I'll see, guess what's happening? She ain't fucking you. Remember, if she ain't fucking you, she fucking somebody else. I promise you, my right hand to God. If a woman is not having sex with you on a regular weekly basis, she is fucking somebody else. She's flaking. She's dealing with other guys. Or another guy. But what she's going to do, shout out to Fitzroy George, Boosted Coyote, what she'll do is she'll ping you here and there. You got to understand, women like to change men like they change clothes. They like to change men like they change, shout out to G. McAvoy Jensen, just like they change their freaking clothes. She's banging somebody else. I know it sucks too. That's how, bro, women are, I laugh, man, because like guys think women are so interesting. Women are fucking savages to the 10th power. I've never encountered anybody, like I know some savage ass dudes, especially living in Chicago, but women are, because they do it to you mentally. Women do it to you mentally. That's how savage they are. They're cold and calculated. That's why we had these live streams. That's why I tell you, listen, get in here and learn. Stay sharp. It's all these content creators that's guys. Honestly, there's no reason why you should be getting done dirty by women still. It's so many content creators out there like myself filling up the lives. We damn near at 700 right now. People watching. So many content creators that's trying to let you know this is a woman's nature. Look out for this shit. Yeah, they're fine to be around, but you have to learn to say no and you have to learn to walk away. And that's from anyone, and it's tough. Like I had to walk away from a woman recently. You're like, man, what the fuck happened? We was all consistent, everything good, but guess what happened? She just had a change of heart. You gotta understand, women are always trying to look for a new dude too. Women are always trying to look for some new dick, a new dude, a better situation. That's why you got a lot of women that, here's the thing, women are such bad decision makers. What they'll do, my brothers, they'll put you in a beta male orbiter category. Like I said, they'll fuck you and smash you and suck your dick, do all this shit. Then they'll be like, oh, I need some time away, or I need some space, or they'll start acting flaky, hot and cold. But what they won't do is get rid of you completely. That's because the guy that they're fucking, the new guy that they're having sex with and sleeping with and dating and seeing, they don't know if he's going to stick around and be consistent. They don't know if he's going to pan out like you because, again, she's already found out how you were. She already know what type of dude you are. So when a woman knows what type of guy you are, that you're straightforward, that you're straight-laced, you blue collar or white, whatever, you work hard, you consistent. Now she's like, okay, I got you now. Everything is good with you. Now I can go look for another guy to see if I can replace you. That's how savage the female is. Fucked up shit, ain't it? Oh shit, man. The female is so savage. They look really good, but they savage. Because they know how to play different situations, etc., etc. Let's continue. Multiple flakes. We talked about that. If she's flakes multiple times and she's like, oh, I had a woman do that to me. Like flake like twice in a row, like 3 times. Just to continue to talk to me. The first time she flaked, something happened. Second time, something else happened. And the third time, she said, I'm on the way. And then guess what? I happened to fall asleep. I see a text message like, hey, you won't believe what happened. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, wow. You won't believe. So she's like, yeah, my car died. Your car died? I'm like, oh, but guess what? We have fucked a lot of times before she started acting like this. I'm like, so it wasn't like, that's why I tell you guys, women will try to make you a beta male orbiter after y'all fucked already. After y'all had consistent sex. She could have been swallowing your nut for months, weeks. And all of a sudden, boom, she'll act hot and cold, wishy-washy, then make up excuses. So if she started acting flaky multiple times, you know what's gonna happen? She don't want to get rid of you. She gonna throw that ass in the beta male orbiter category, and she'll go fuck some other dude. Fucked up, ain't it? Savage. And yeah, they got options. But what's going on is women don't got that many options because guess what? Not a lot of guys want to commit to these women. Let's just be honest. The next thing, if she doesn't want to come to your place, or if she has a place and she's busy, she's doing something, and she don't want to come to your place, or she's like, you know, I'm kind of busy, or I got stuff going on. She tells you, this was some fucked up shit women do. You would say, oh, what you up to? She's like, oh, I'm just at home laying down. Oh my God, women are savages. Oh my God, man. A woman will tell you it will be a fucking Friday night. It will be a fucking Saturday night. She'll text you like, hey, what are you up to? And you're like, oh, I'm just chilling, whatever case it be. And you think like, oh, she want to hang out. Most likely. It's at night or whatever. It's getting a little late. 6, 7, 8 p.m., whatever. And you text her, hey, what you up to? And she tells you, oh, I'm just laying down watching a movie. And you're like, oh, this bitch want to fuck. Yeah. She laying down watching a movie on a fucking Friday or Saturday, even a Sunday night? Even any night during the week. Fuck it. So you be like, oh, okay. You say you need some company? Wink. or you'll say something like, "Oh, we should watch movies together," or you'll say something like, "Oh, I'll bring the popcorn." Some shit. Hey, I said it all. Or you be like, I'll bring some wine. We should let's hang out. You know what she'll say? Oh, I'm getting ready to go to bed. I'm kind of tired. Kind of tired? Then why would you text me? Or she'll say, "Oh, I'm getting I gotta work tomorrow." You're like, why would you text me? You know what she's trying to do? She's trying to put you in that beta orbiter category because again, it's all about you got to be quicker than that. Y'all need a commercial? She dangling the vagina. She's telling you, I'm laying down at night in my bed and watching a movie. Someone will say, I'm watching Netflix. Knowing damn well it's Netflix and chill. So I have women, someone will say, oh, I'm just chilling watching Netflix. Your ears perk up. You're like, oh, damn, bitch. What the? Let me slide on over here. I mean, and then they'll tell you like, oh, I'm getting ready to go to sleep. I'm just kind of tired. I had a long day. That's because they want your attention, and they want to see you chase. Gotta be quicker than that. I'm telling you, this is what they do. Who keeps saying take the blue pill? Guys, make sure you support the stream. There is probably another man there too. Yeah, this is what they do. They text the guys. So I tell you, women are notorious. They savage. I know how it is because I've dealt with so many in my life. The beta male orbiter believes that if he compliments her on social media and likes all her Instagram or Facebook pics, he will one day get his shot at her. Now, I'm not one to like. I haven't liked a woman's picture in years. I haven't commented on a woman's picture in years. But the beta male orbiter, you'll see. One second, my brothers. Oh, shit. I got rid of it. Anyway, guys, make sure you support the stream. You'll see what the woman will do. She'll just have a lot of guys commenting and she'll interact with certain ones. And it's some women that'll do this on social media. She'll post, oh, I need to go on a date. Or I'm hungry. I wish there was a good guy that would take me on a date. You're like, and then you'll hop in her inbox. You say, hey, how's it going, beautiful? How's it going, sweetheart? And then guess what? She'll read your message and leave that shit on red. And you're like, okay, then you'll message her again. This is what women do on social media. They are attention junkies. And you can never be the only one. That's what's fucked up about me knowing about how women are. Like, you can give her the best dick. You can take her to nice places. You can hold her hand. You can look at her in the eyes while you laying down. You can her titties. You can eat her fucking pussy. You can eat her shithole. You can kiss her hands. You can kiss every fucking finger on hers. You can lick her. You can do any and everything. You have to understand something. And it's fucked up. It took me a while to understand it, but I'm like, I understood it, but it took me a while to stomach it. To accept it, excuse me. Because it's one thing to understand something, but it's another thing to accept it and be like, it's how it is, man. You can do everything with this woman. Anything with that woman. You can go on trips. You can go to fucking Africa. You can take a trip to Antarctica and stay in an igloo. Do you understand me? You have to understand, women are geared to seek male validation. They need approval from men. Your approval will just never be good enough. And that's why I had to stomach it. And I'm like, man, I'm 6'3". I can be 7'3". I can be fucking 8 foot fucking tall and make 6 figures. Women need attention from multiple men. And that's what sucks. Because here's the thing, no matter what you do, It just will never be good enough in her. This is why women are always unhappy. And this is why they're always jumping from guy to guy to guy to guy to guy to guy to guy. Is because they're never unhappy. I remember asking a woman, like, so what's the deal? What's the issue? You know what she told me? I kid you not. I'll never forget this conversation. Because she was acting hot and cold, wishy-washy. I'm like, we've been having great sex. Everything's been great. The sex been great. She's like, yeah. And we wrecked it. She had an issue or whatever, something that I did. And I asked her, okay, now that it's rectified, so what other issue is? Because I'm solution-based, right? Us men are. Y'all know how to get out. So I said, okay, so what's the issue? Anything else? And she said, no. I said, okay, let's just move forward. You know what she said? I just don't know what I want right now. I'm like, everything was cool. And I'm sitting there with the chick. I'm like, what's the issue? And she's like, I don't know. I said, oh, I know though. She's like, what? I said, you just fucking somebody else. And a lot of guys, and she was like, no, I'm not. I'm like, you don't gotta, of course you would tell me that. I said, so what's the issue? She said, I don't know. I just don't know what I want right now. But everything was good recently, like 3 days ago. What the fuck? And I said, oh, I know. And I remember me telling her, I was like, oh, I know what's wrong. She was like, what? She thought I was gonna say like some stupid shit. I said, you just fucking somebody else right now. Or you got it lined up to fuck somebody else. Oh, no. I'm like, and I just left the situation. That was it. Got him. And the thing about it, it wasn't, a lot of guys take it to heart and they get up so upset and frustrated because they're like, oh man, she fucking somebody else. That means I'm not good enough. She doesn't know what she wants. She doesn't want me anymore. That means I'm not good enough. That's not the case, man. You got to understand, it's not you. You got to understand it's be these women, man. It's fucked up, but never take it like, never be down and upset because a woman doesn't want to deal with you anymore. Or because she's wishy-washy, she's hot and cold. That's her nature. I'll tell you, I asked this woman, I said, what's the issue? She said, I don't know. I mean, we had a great situationship where we was going. It was progressive. She said, I don't know. That's what happens. What's up there? So I've been seeing a side chick for about 5 months. She had an abortion last month. I don't give a fuck about that. Keep fucking her as long as you strap up. All right, guys. We're going to take some calls in a second. Also, you can tell that you're a beta male orbiter is because she refuses to be alone with you. If she refuses to be alone with you, she ain't really on your program. She don't really like you. Again, a woman needs your, like, and that's why I tell guys, man, if she ain't fucking, we ain't talking. As fucked up as it is. If we ain't fucking, we ain't talking. I need something to drink. I can't do this shit. Don't be a beta male orbiter. Y'all ready for them calls? We got about 7 calls. All right, we good to go. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. All in all, guys, if she refuses to have sex with you, you her beta male orbiter. It's just that simple. If she refuses to be alone with you or to have sex with you, and somebody asked me, they said, Darius, more pussy? Alpha males or beta males? You know who gets more pussy? Me just being out at the Taste Chicago yesterday. Me being out at the Navy Pier 4th of July downtown. Guess who I seen with the most women? Beta males. By far. Because you understand, yeah, an alpha male, he'll fuck a chick once, 2, 3 times, but guess what? He has a life. He has so much going on, and he's on his path to doing different things that he can't necessarily give women all that attention that the beta male can. The beta male, like the alpha male, I'm not holding no fucking purse. Yeah, I hold your hand, but I'm not holding no purse. The beta male will hold the purse. The beta male will get talked down to. I'm telling you. The beta male will put up with all types of shit and will get more pussy than you, the alpha dog, the alpha male. The alpha male gets less pussy than the beta male. The beta male, yeah, he gonna put up with a lot of bullshit. He gonna put up with a lot of headaches and a lot of fuckery. But at the end of the night, after he's dogged out, guess what's gonna happen? He'll get some pity pussy. She might not really like him like that, but she just give him some pity pussy. She ain't really gonna suck his dick. The beta male gets more pussy, and the beta male has far longer relationships than the alpha male. The beta male has much longer relationships than the alpha male. Guys, call the show 630-618-7110. Make sure your phones are operable. Go ahead. Also, make sure you support the stream. There's a PayPal link. Donate to the church. If you ain't been sipping this past weekend, buying sluts, drinks, meals, etc., etc., support the channel. How's it going, man? Talk to us. Where you from?
How you doing, Dad? This is Jerry from Miami.
I'm doing great.
Today I was on. Excuse me, what you was going to say?
Go ahead. I'm doing great.
All right. Today I was on Tinder, and then I was talking to this girl. So I said like, "What's good?" Later on, she texted me nothing much. And this is what I text her, because I remember I was watching your last videos, and you was talking about don't waste your time with no woman. Like text her a simple, question or whatever. So I text her, listen, I said, if you're not interested, let me know right now. And she said, oh, I'm not interested no more.
What do you mean?
So I asked her, like, interested, like, basically I told her, like, if you're not interested, like, having sex or whatever, she knew what I meant by it. So it's like, she said, I'm not interested no more, so I just blocked her.
Okay.
Women not dumb. She know what I meant by it. So, I took one of your last videos and I'm using it. But I can't say every now, you understand?
Right, and let me tell y'all something too. You gotta understand when it comes to women, I was gonna do a video about this, but I'm not doing it. The most powerful word you can tell a woman is no. Stop calling me, y'all see me on the line. Makes no fucking sense.
I don't
they'll
waste my time with no woman. I'm 27 years old.
Listen, the most powerful word you can tell a woman is no. Okay? When you tell her no, a lot of the times, that's why I tell you, you teach women how to treat you. You teach women how to treat you. If you say, no, I'm not doing it, I'm not being your beta male orbiter, I'm not on your bullshit program, you're not going to run me, guess what? A lot of times she'll say, oh, shit. Okay. I'll get on your program. And a lot of times she'll fuck with you. A lot of the times. Sometimes more often than not, to be honest with you. You guys gotta understand it. Call the show, please. Go ahead, man. Yo. not needing to break the brainwashing we had as kids. How's it going, man? Talk to us. Where you from?
Hey, what's up, there? It's Tony from Austin.
How's it going, Tony?
Hey, yeah, man. I only got they got to know in the church that a woman can have told you that she's single, or guarantee that she has 9 to 10 guys in rotation. Talking.
Yeah.
Never alone.
A woman.
Texting just
A woman is
texting just one guy.
a woman is never alone. Like, and that's why I tell guys, like, she ain't never not talking to nobody. She ain't never just sitting down, not fucking nobody. Women, they have sex on a weekly basis, man. Period. They fuck guys on a weekly basis. Don't let them think that. That's why I tell you, if she ain't fucking you, she fucking somebody else.
Yep, she's juggling, man, left and right, because social media is just literally giving them too many options, like, for real.
And as a man, you just be like that's why honestly I just kind of dial down on as far as dealing with women, etc. So yeah, I deal with here and there. But a lot of guys, they're just they waste a ton of time on these women, man. A lot of time.
And at the end of the day, they make you go through hoops and loops and all types of crap just to get every dirty wet hole, you know? It's just a waste of time. All that time and all that money being wasted for what? Or something that's just basically free, you know?
Yeah.
It's just a dirty game, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Thanks for calling, brother. Appreciate it. Call the show. 630-618-7110. Let's go. And guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel. You guys understand, here's the thing. In order to get out of the beta male orbiter sphere, because again, like I said, you can be fucking a woman consistently, having sex, hanging out, doing these different things, sucking her titties, all types of shit. Man, I was literally sucking some titties, and 3 days later, she like, I don't want to do it no more. I don't know what I want. And I'm looking like, what the hell going on? You know? That's what happens. And then she just wants to not deal with you, but she don't want to tell you she don't want to deal with you because she want to keep you around. You are her source of attention. Okay? You are her source of attention. How's it going, man? Talk to us. Where you from?
What's good, Darius? I'm named Dwayne. I'm from Alabama. How you doing tonight, bro?
I'm doing wonderful. Talk to me.
Hey, man, I just want to talk to you guys out there, man. You know, you guys got to stay strong, guys. Stay on the real, you know, because before this, I was a fucking simp. I was a beta male. And when I started using these practices or whatever, stop opening doors for females, stop paying for dinners and lunches. But I'm telling you, once I started chasing my purpose and following my goals in life, I started getting more pussy than ever. So I just want you guys to stay encouraged and just keep it up. Appreciate it, Dennis.
Yes, sir. Thanks for calling, brother.
Yes, sir.
I call females these because that's what they are. Yeah, the call. I like when guys call. I got some guys they get red pilled. It's over 600 people watching right now. How come the stream is only 230 likes? Guys, make sure you are subscribed to the channel as well, please. What's your name, man? Tell us where you're from.
Oh, from Indiana.
Talk loud. Hey, you got to talk a lot louder for us, please.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, like, what happened is, the girl I was dating was, like, kind of slow fading me.
You said she was kind of what?
Slow fading?
Yeah, slow fading?
Yeah, like, kind of like, how to say it, like, she was like, we had constant sex and we were dating a lot, like, meeting a lot, and after that it stopped, like, happening. And I just texted her saying, like, hey, you're dating someone else, or, like, you're meeting up with someone else, or did you find someone? And she was like, no. And Trick first started like, well, who was that dude in the restaurant you were with? And then she was like, hey, are you stalking me or something like that? You know what I mean?
Right.
I just wanted to share that, and that's how I figured that out. Gave her like trick question saying like, who was that dude I saw you was on dating in the restaurant? Apparently she was probably dating with someone else while she was with me.
Yeah, you gotta understand, women have a dual mating strategy, my brothers. It's I don't get upset about it. I just laugh about it because the thing about it, the reason why it sounds misogynistic or like we're angry in here, or because what I talk about is the truth about female nature and women, but nobody talks about, or it's people talk about it, but people rarely talk about it. They think women can do no wrong. So when I bring up shit like friend zoning and using guys for meals and all types of shit and leading men on, stringing guys along, maybe dates, all this other shit that women do, a ton of people say, well, either you can't get laid or you hate women. It's like, no, women are doing these things. I'm going to talk about these things so other men can wake up and know the signs. You know?
Yeah, thanks, brother, for sharing this stuff with all of us.
All right, thanks, brother. Yo, Darius, that last video was especially fire, fam. Thank you, my brother. What the fuck is this? Yo.
Hello?
Yes, talk to us, man. Loud, please.
Hey, sorry about that, man. I'm watching you on YouTube at the same time.
No.
So, yeah, bro, all right.
Okay.
Here's my issue, bro. Okay, all right. So, right now, I'm in school and stuff, and, like, there's this girl, and honestly, I don't got to do nothing to have this girl follow me around. Honestly, she usually chill by herself, and a majority of the time, I just be chilling by myself until I see her. I notice now that she moved her seat, like, a lot closer to me in class, bro, and I'm just like, okay, now I feel like I don't really got to work so hard. But honestly, I've been in the situation where, straight beta male energy, bro, like, these females be out here testing, bro, just asking you certain questions, and it's like, yo, like, I got to make sure I know how to act, I got to make sure that, I stay on top of my game. Honestly, I'm just asking for some advice. So, where do you think I go from here? I'm trying to, obviously, I'm trying to get, trying to get some pussy, bro. But it's like,
You said you try. You said. Oh, you said you trying to get some pussy.
No. I'm telling you, that's what I'm trying to do. I just need the advice. In a way, she's already following me around already, so I don't really got to put in too much work. I'm just trying to see where I should go from here.
Well, I would have to know a lot more about your situation. So here's what I want you to do. What's your name again?
My name is Javon.
Well, Devon or Javon?
Javon.
I know the answer. There's a myriad of ways you can go. Trust me, I'm an expert. But here's what I want you to do, Javon. You email me so we can set up a one-on-one session.
Okay, cool.
All right, thank you, buddy.
All right, man.
Coming in with these. I need help. I'm trying to smash. Listen, if you want any advice about anything, email me. I've helped tons of men. I actually met a guy at the Tate Chicago. Talking to him. Had a one-on-one session with him in person. There's my email. Email me. Everybody needs help. Heck, I need help sometimes. Shut the wolf, man. I ain't seen you in a while. I ain't trying to move on, but it will take time. That's what. Okay, I'm gonna say this about the being a beta male orbiter. It hurts men because this is how women make you a beta male orbiter. Like I said, they'll fuck you. They'll be having fun and all that shit. Everything be going good. Then boom, they'll pull the cord. And 98% of men on this planet will chase her because they're confused. They're like, what did I do wrong? What's going on? And I want to fix things because the pussy was so good, the hair was so good, and she had a fat ass. I'm telling you, she had a fat ass. She looked so good. I don't know what to do. I don't want to lose her. It's fucked up. Like, here's the thing. When you're dealing with a woman, because their feelings change like fucking clothes in the seasons, you gotta understand something. I want you to get this in your head. And you don't have to tell her when you're with her. Let's say you're having sex with a woman consistently 5, 6, 7, 10 times. You with her for 4, 5, 6, 7 months. What you need to tell yourself when you're with this woman every single time, you tell yourself, she's not mine, she's my turn. She's gonna leave me eventually. Hey, how's it going, Brittany? You give her a big hug. Then next time you come back, before she's not mad. She's just my turn. She's gonna leave me eventually for some stupid reason. Hey, Ashley, I see you in a while. Okay, you smash it. You mean you can tell? You have to tell yourself. It's unfortunate and it's like that, but in today's day and age, shout out to my love elephant. You don't want to be emotionally damaged when a woman dips off on you because their emotions aren't constant. Their emotions are never constant. They can like you, Jesus Christ. And that's why it's tough for a lot of men to settle down, and they're so confused because women's emotions change like a season. It's a shitty world. Like, it's hard to deal with a woman liking you on a Tuesday. Friday comes, she don't want nothing to do with you. That will make any man lose his mind and go into the beta male orbiter category and just, I want to stick through it because us men, we're solution based. And our solutions are, hey, what's the problem? We're on the phone. Let's keep it real. When you talk to a woman, you're like, hey, or you calling her, she don't want to do it no more, she wants space. Immediately what you do? Pick up the phone. Hey, what's going on? Can I fix it? Yada, yada, yada. Or you texting her long paragraphs because you don't want to lose out and you're just so confused. But what needs to happen is you got to understand that she's trying to make you a beta male orbiter. She don't want to do it with you anymore. But she don't want to just tell you, I don't like you. I don't want to fuck with you anymore. I want to fuck with someone else. She's not going to tell you, hey, Darius, I found a new dick. I don't want to fuck with your dick anymore. She would not tell you, hey, Darius, I found a guy more attractive than you from her vantage point. Hey, Darius, I found a guy that makes more money than you. I don't want to fuck with you, but I want to try him out, but I'll keep you there. Because if she told you that, you wouldn't even stick around. You gotta understand, if women told guys the truth, they would not stick around. For what? Why would you stick around if she told you the truth? That she don't want to fuck with you. This is why a lot of times you get women's numbers from different clubs or different venues, or if you out and about approaching women, talking to them, even if you're online dating, you got their numbers, you talking to them, and then again, she would just never want to hang out with you. You have women that's FaceTime. Yeah, women FaceTime me for 3 hours. Damn near every day. When it come to hang out, she just was always busy. She was making me her beta male orbiter. And because I had invested so much on FaceTiming her and doing all these different things, I want to return our ROI on my investment of all these FaceTiming hours and minutes and shit. You know? That's what happens. It's unfortunate, but that's how it is when we on this earth with women. It's time to accept the reality. Call the show, 630-618-7110. Uh, I hate parasites and use so majority of women can drink Drano. Which foreign country craves American man the most? I'll say probably Thailand. Shout out to Mr. Leroy Dunbar. Nobody wants to call the show. I can continue to go and preach. Here we go. What's your name? Talk to us. Where you from, brother?
What's up, man? I'm DJ from Virginia.
DJ?
Yeah.
Talk to me, man.
Alright, I was working on a job last week, and I met this girl, and she gave me her number. And I see her every once in a while because her mom owns that business that I deliver to.
Okay.
And I started talking to her. I got her number. We started texting, and she was like, "You're so cute and handsome," and and she said she wanted to go on a date with me, to like river rafting or something like. But the last I heard from her was Friday. Like we were texting like 3-4 days straight, and then I replied to her, never heard back from her ever again. It's been like 2 days.
You know why?
Why?
Because she fucked with somebody else. And here's the thing, guys. Always go by default. By default, she's fucking somebody else. She stopped talking to you. All of a sudden, she fucking somebody else. That's just by default. Or she's talking to another guy that she found more attractive or more interesting or makes more money.
Yeah, that's what I figured that was happening. Because I mean, we just started talking, so I'm pretty sure she was talking to other guys. I'm talking to other girls, but probably another guy got her interest. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what happens. Like, because women have so many options and they're never satisfied or never happy. And this is where the friend zoning comes in at, and this is where the I need space or I need some, because they're never satisfied. And when they say they need space, that means I like you or everything's going fine, but right now I see something more eye-catching than you, Donovan, Billy, Jonathan, Darius. I see another guy who possibly has more potential. I don't know, but I want to see this guy and fuck him. Maybe this guy has a better and bigger dick than Darius or Donovan or Charles or Michael, whatever. So I want to fuck him and see how good it is, but I don't want to leave you. I don't want to get rid of you.
Yeah.
So this is what they'll do. You know?
The crazy thing about it, the dude that my other coworker that delivers to there like all the time, she kept telling him that your friend, he's so cute. Why don't he come holler at me and stuff? And then when I came over there and got her number and we started texting for like 3-4 days straight, then she just went ghost on me. Like I ain't hear from her since. So it's just crazy.
So it happens, man. It's just so many options that women have. Shout out to Mr. Kirby. 695 Juice Fund. Keep up the good work, Pastor. Thank you, Mr. Kirby. Love you, man. Like, oh my, it's and that's why I tell guys, don't take offense to a woman. Shout out to Gold Champion 23. Say you made him. Don't take offense to a woman not want to fuck with you. Like, I used to take it to heart because, and the reason I do research, the reason why men take offense to a woman not want to fuck with us or not want to be with us or deal with us anymore is because we are based off of success, which means if something doesn't pan out how we want it to pan out, we really take it to heart. And it really, really hurts us deep down because we feel like that we're a failure if that doesn't pan out. I used to have that. I had to talk to somebody years and years ago when I first got in my first relationship when I was 18. Like, first real girlfriend. I mean, I had sex before that, but first real girlfriend. I had a huge issue with that. Like, it didn't work out. So you could say I was depressed, but I didn't know that I was at the time. And I was like, and then I was talked to and I dug deep and I talked to, a couple different people. And they was like, I'm just so driven and I've always been that way. So when something doesn't work out and I'm confused why, and that's every man. Majority of men, you put so much effort into a certain situation or a certain woman, and it doesn't pan out to how you want it to go, or she leaves you, you feel like you're a failure. You know?
Yeah, like my boy, he telling me I should text her again, but I ain't into that double text. It's like I know she got my text message, so I ain't no need to double text me, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I ain't gonna hit her back. I mean, she hit me back, she hit me back. She don't, she don't.
Yeah. That's how it is, man. Was she really attractive or what?
Yeah, she was like probably like a 1 out of 10. She was probably like a 9, a solid 9. She was pretty attractive. Do yoga, one of them vegan type chick.
And that's how it is. Like, when she's attractive, man, that's why like the really attractive chicks, you know that you only have a certain window of time to fuck with this bitch. Cause she got so many fucking guys. It's ridiculous. But that's every woman pretty much. You only have a certain window of time. But a lot of times, man, if you ghost a chick, if she goes, not a lot of times, but a small, minute time, a very, small times, sometimes, like she'll come back out of the blue. It's just, man.
It's gonna be weird though, cause I'm still steer. You know what I'm saying? When I go deliver there, so it's kind of gonna be weird. But I mean, I'm still gonna talk. Be cordial with her. But I'm not. It's just gonna kind of be weird. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's been, yeah. I mean, okay. Here's the thing. Did you text her? Were you the last person to text?
Huh?
Were you the last one to text her 2 days ago?
Yeah, she
What
had
did you?
text me Friday morning. She had texted me like 8:39, and then I text her back, and then that was the last thing I didn't hear back from her.
Here's my advice to you. Did you ask her, hey, let's get together and hang out?
Yeah, I asked her that like it was like 2 days before that.
So what she said?
She said yeah. She said I'm looking forward to doing that. Going river rafting and then coming back to your place.
Okay, so and did you have the date or the get together set up already?
Nah, we didn't because we only had been talking for like 4 days.
So fucking what?
I was trying to get to that point, but I wasn't really.
Why?
I should have.
She said she's looking forward to the shit. She said she's looking forward to river rafting and going back to your place. Only thing you should be doing is, okay, LaPortia, Brittany, whatever. What's the bitch name?
Jackie.
Jackie?
Yeah.
Is she white?
Yeah, she's like one of them. She white, but her mom said that they grew up on like the Bahamas or some shit.
Okay.
So she's not like one of them like.
Okay, she white. So she's white. So here's the thing. She had a fat ass, I bet, don't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Listen, as a black man,
Especially wearing them yoga pants at work and shit.
Listen, my brother, I know. When it comes to a white chick with a fat, oh my, listen, I was just at the Taste Chicago. Jesus, it was so many white chicks with fat. I'm looking like, all I did is have to stand in the middle and I could just look. Straight meat. But back to the situation at hand. Here's the thing. What you should have did, stop wasting time talking. Because let me put it this way. I've had women that told me this, my brother, and everybody listen, and stand in line with it too. I've had women that told me this. Oh, I'm so glad you pushed things forward and made things happen, because so many guys that I talk to, or the guys that I'm talking to, they just continue to text me. I've had women tell me that. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just a straightforward dude. I'll ask, if I get a chick number that day, listen, I'm asking you to hang out that day. I'm going to text you, hey, when you feel, let's get together and hang out. I'm not waiting 4, 5, 6 days down the line, because guess what? Within those 4, 5, or 6 days, even if she's remotely attractive, like you tell me this chick is, guess what? She got all types of dudes that's going to hit her up that's trying to fuck. So she most likely was texting you like, well, I got another dude and she probably met up with another dude and fucking him and sucking his dick probably as we speak. And you sitting here confused. So listen, you should have set to get together. Yeah, y'all talked about it, but now she like, you understand? A lot of women, if you're attractive, if she likes you, she don't want you necessarily to be a text buddy. She's trying to make shit happen and fuck. But she's so passive aggressive, and women are so like afraid that you just got to make shit happen. Here's the thing. What I want you to do: text her. It's like, yo, let's get together and meet at whatever fucking river rafting place, and let's go back to my place after that and hang out, have some wine, whatever the fuck case. Do that right after this phone call, so you won't be sitting confused. Now, if she don't text you back after that, then just move on. She got another dick in her butt. All right?
All right, but
Love you. Y'all gotta pull the trigger on these sluts, man. Men believe they raise a woman's interest. Guys, you understand? You gotta be quick with pulling the trigger, man. Y'all be wasting time with these women. And always remember, she's not yours. It's just her. It's just how it is. What the fuck y'all talking about no homo for? What's going on? Oh, my email. Guys, if you want a one-on-one session with me, please email me. Darius _ My email is there. McCullough, MCCULOUGH.com. Let's set something up. Call. Call the show. How's it going, brother? Talk to where you from.
hey, what's going on, Darius? This is Charles. I'm calling out of the Delphi, Maryland, man. Just wanted to say a couple things, man. First off, I was in a happy relationship, and it recently ended a couple of months ago.
You said one second. You said you're calling from where? Talk louder for us, my brother, please.
My bad. I got the headset on. From the Delphi, Maryland.
Okay.
Yeah, and I just wanted to call and appreciate you because I was in a 5.5-year relationship, and she actually cut me off a couple of months ago. And to be honest with you,
You said you said she was using a 5.5-month relationship. She cut you off 2 months ago.
no, 5.5-year relationship.
Oh fuck! You done graduated with that hoe. So 5.5-year relationship.
Yeah.
She cut you off 2. That shit gotta burn. That shit burns. But go ahead. Was she white, black, Hispanic? What was she?
She was black. She was black. She was tall. I mean, she honestly, rating wise, she was probably like a 6 at best. But I really, honestly, like I was simping. Like I fell in love like with her personality and
No,
her
here's the thing.
brain, and
My brother, it's not simping. Here's the thing. The reason why it's simping now is because how women treat us men. Like I'll get to how to decipher simping. That might be a whole live stream. Because everybody's been there. Like I fell in love with a few bitches in my life. Like, man, she dope. She the bitch make me happy. She fun to be around. She give me massages. She got good sex. We talk. She support me. And then all of a sudden, boom. But that's just how it's happened, man. Everybody's normal. So it wasn't necessarily simping. I mean, no, keep going. It might be. I want to hear your story. Go ahead.
all right. Well, okay. I'll take that because I didn't know, and I grew up without a father. But fast forwarding. So anyway, in the relationship in the beginning, how I was handling it, I was handling it like a real man. Like I wasn't showing her my cards, with emotion. I really wasn't like validating her in any type of way. I was just really on my purpose. I had multiple things going on at one time, and I was just focused on that. There'll be times where like I kind of like curved her, and we weren't dating at that point. But when we first started dating and made it official, I kind of made her the center of my world, and that was probably the biggest mistake I did because.
As far as what? How did you make her the center of your world, my brother?
Man, it's a laundry list of things, man.
Like what? Give me 3. Give me 3 things.
Okay. So I would buy her stuff. I would also give her money. She would go on trips and visiting her family, and I'd always make sure that she was good with some bread. there was one point in time where like I would watch the dog, you know, and whenever she would go, and mind you, I'd be working 2 jobs, man. I still work 2 jobs to this day, a full-time job and a weekend job. So my schedule was tight, bro. But I still made it happen. You know what I mean? And like I did that out of like the kindness of my heart, and you know, lo and behold, like she started treating me bad, started cutting me down, started asking for space multiple times. You know, she started. I remember I had to check her multiple times because she kept like talking to different dudes, and then she would go through my phone multiple times and like ask me if I'm fucking anybody else. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. You know, honestly, Darius, like I was loyal for 5.5 years to this bitch, bro, and like there was so much pussy that I missed out on because of that. And like I'm not regretting that because that was then because I didn't have the second information that you've applied within the past couple of months. I found your channel out, and so afterwards, you know, she recently ended it. She said she wanted to move on, and I kept asking why. I kept trying to think.
Okay, quick question, my brother. Let me ask you a couple questions because when I ask you the questions, it's not just for you; it's for the viewers too. Because we got a lot of guys who deal with the same situation. Okay, when you asked, let's call her LaPortia. You want to give her name or no?
Her name's Karen.
Okay, Karen. So let's call her name is Karen. So Karen, when she gave you your pink slip and said she don't want to do it no more, she want to break up, was it on a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday? When was it?
It was actually, the funny part about it was on like a Tuesday.
Okay.
Tuesday morning.
Okay, it was on Tuesday morning. So did you guys have sex prior to that, like 3 days ago, 5 days ago, prior to that Tuesday morning?
Yeah, like we had sex probably the days before that during the weekend. And
What day?
Went on a little family get together with her.
You said what day before that?
It was like on like a Friday.
So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. That's typical. It's usually, and that's why I said in my video that I dropped like 3 days ago. It's usually 3 to 4 days, and it's usually what happens. Oh my God, man, women are so savage, man. Listen, guys. Usually, 9 times out of 10, like that women that left me, broke up with me, whatever. What happened was we had sex between 2 to 4 days before she laid the hard news on me. And we did something fun, or we did something that was like memorable in some way. Like we went somewhere, we did something, or that's how it is. But keep going. So you said you got together with some family, whatever.
Yeah, prior to that, prior to her breaking up with me, bro, like we went over her like one of her good friends' house, and her friend just had a baby, and you know, meet the family and stuff like that. So, you know, we were doing that, and then like that Tuesday morning, that's when she texted me and said, "Oh, I think I want to move on." And I'm like, "What's going on with this?"
And what were you? And she texted you in the morning.
Yeah, she texted me in the morning. Yeah, she texted me in the morning saying that, and then so what I did, I was working throughout the week. I didn't really have time to deal with it, so I met up with her that following Sunday, and I was asking why, why, and then she was like, "Oh, I just want to move on. Like, I want a fresh start." Pretty much saying that there is somebody else in this situation, because I asked her multiple times, and like the bitch lied to me like 3-4 fucking times. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so, after that, honestly, man, like this is why I want to really thank you, man, because after that day, I was so depressed out. I didn't eat for like 2.5 weeks.
I told you.
Like my job was jacked up. Like I was jacked up in my job. I couldn't function. But like one day I was sitting at home. Like this is when I was in my rented space, and I finally moved into my apartment and stuff. So I was sitting at home. I was going through YouTube, and then your name popped up, and I started watching all these videos that you had. About female energy, also about like what they do, and like when you're in a relationship and this, that, and the third. I watched all those videos, man, and then like I started applying that and started feeling better in myself. So it's been a couple months now. I haven't talked to her. She actually texted me like a couple days ago.
What'd she say?
I haven't responded to that shit. She just said, this is the funny thing. She said that she's like, "Oh, I saw you at Taco Bell the other day. I just wanted to see how you're doing." And I didn't respond to that because it's like, my thing was, is like, at that point in time, I still wanted to be with her. And I was on some shit like, look, if you want to be with me, like, we could talk this over, we can work things out. But now I'm at a point now, it's like, I don't even want her, simply because I know my value now because of your videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm back on my purpose. And ever since then, man, I've been going on hella dates, man, and like, yeah, these women are savage, but, man, I tell you, like, all the pussy I've been getting now, like, it's just remarkable, you know, like, and I just don't care. You know, like, these joints are hitting me up while I'm at work. They're hitting me up while I'm at home, while I'm at the gym and stuff. Like, this past weekend, I was just chilling with a bad joint, man, and it's because of your videos, man. So all the people out there that went through what I went through, man, just follow the program, follow the steps, like, follow your purpose, because at the end of the day, the universe is going to come full circle and give you what you need, what you're asking for. You know, a couple of months ago, I was really down in the dumps. I was depressed, man. I was about to check myself into a hospital because of this bitch. Because honestly, man, I put my heart and soul into that relationship, man. I did not want that shit to fail at all, because I really truly love this woman. You know, I've been through her dark times, and like, there's a lot of things about it too, like the narcissistic behavior, the depression, the anxiety, the BPD. There's so many things that was wrong with her in the relationship, and like these signs that I just decided to overlook because my heart was in it. Like, fellas, don't do that shit. Do not put your heart into that relationship. You gotta be logical at all points in time. Because I feel as though if I was logical at that time, I would have been let her ass go. I would have been moved on with a different chick, and my life would be different.
Listen,
but,
I'm gonna say this
like
too.
I said, no regrets.
I'm gonna say this too. I wouldn't have 2 children sleeping in my room right now if I was logical. Like, my daughter's oh my goodness. You talking about Pump and Dump City? If I knew what I knew now, oh my God, it would have been a bam bam, I'm out of here. Bam bam, skirt, skirt, I'm gone.
Right.
If I knew what I knew now, but again, we didn't know this shit. And the thing about it is, guys, it's like, you're not a simp. And don't get discouraged because you invested your time and energy and your money to a woman. I've been there, man. I invested emotion, not blood, tears, all type of shit into women in the past, and it's like, you like, man, it does get you depressed. You ain't eating. I mean, you ain't eat. You barely eating. Your work is falling off. You call up. I mean, I've been there, man. And it's unfortunate, but we live and we learn. But guess what? You get mad pussy right now. You got a lot of different options. You got your head on straight. Here's the thing. What's gonna happen now? And I told you, like I said before, guys, in the previous video I did 3 days ago, she's going to come back because women aren't logical thinkers. They don't think like, oh, what's your name again, brother?
My name, I'm sorry, man. I'm Charles, man.
Oh.
I didn't say my name first. I'm Charles, man. Pleasure to meet you, man.
No problem. Same to you, brother. She's gonna say, Karen's gonna say, oh, Charles did so much for me. Because I guarantee you, whoever she left you for, my brother, I swear to God, he's not doing shit for her. He don't care about her. He's smashing her. He doing this and that. Whoever she left you for is gonna treat her like shit. Already has, most likely. That's why she hit you up out of the blue. You know, to like hit you up. Okay, you know, maybe I can get back with him, because they're so emotion based that they make stupid decisions. I had a woman tell me, I swear to God, guys. She told me, she said, and it was so fucked. That's how I know that this is women's nature. She said, I know this is gonna be a wrong decision, most likely, and I know I will regret it. She told me this, and I'm like, so I told her, I said, so why would you want to end it? I told her, why would you want to end things? Let's just continue things going. And what it was that itch for a new magic stick. She needed some new dick.
Nature.
Yes. And it's fucked up, but as a man, it's like, and that's why I understand, it's like, as a man, how much can you invest again? Like, it's hard for you. How old are you again, Charles?
Oh, honestly, man, I'm 34. I'll be 35 this upcoming November.
Yeah, you're 35. I'm quite sure you don't got no time for another 5-year relationship. You'll be 40. I mean, that should take a lot out of motherfuckers, man. And women don't understand that even if it's 4 or 5 months, that shit is a lot. Like, 5 months, man, you done graduated with that hoe. Listen, Charles, any other words? You keep your head up, man. I appreciate you for calling.
No, not a problem. Oh, I wanted to say one more thing too. So,
the Texas situation, right? So check this out. She texted me. She texted me a Thursday, like 10:50. I looked at it. I didn't respond. Like I didn't even open it to read it. But then, like she deleted it like 20 minutes later.
What
So
What do you mean she
that,
deleted
like,
it?
like she do, like on WhatsApp. You know how WhatsApp works? Like when they text you something, but then like they'll delete the message and shit like that. So that's what kind of happened. But like I never responded, and I don't think I will respond. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
I don't see no point to it.
and the thing about it, it's easy to go back, because I've been there. I've been there. Like I'm looking at text messages, like man, I really like this chick, man. But the thing about it is, we need to start holding these women accountable because if they're able to just leave, just and then get rid of you, and get rid of all the shit that you've done for her and all the time that y'all had and all the memories, if she's able to get rid of you like that and then just come back, man, she don't value you. She don't value you. She don't care about you. You don't want no woman around you that's able to just dip off like that. I don't give a fuck about her emotions. I don't give a fuck about how she feeling. If she leaves, she stay gone. You know?
Yeah, and that's exactly how I feel, man. And I would just like to thank you, man, for putting up these videos, man, and keep doing good work, man, because this information is very vital because a lot of men in our situation, they really don't know this information. Like, it's not that the information's so new, it's just the fact that it's not talked about enough. And, like, you're one of the people that's actually doing that and actually informing people, informing us men, you know, because let's face it, like, it's 2019. A lot of men are being beta-fied by default by what's on TV, what's in the social media, you know, all this feminism movement and stuff like that. It's really fucking a lot of things up. Like, I had this saying with my buddy, and I know you have other callers, I just wanted to say this. But
it's just
I had this saying with my other buddy, it's like, it's really hard to be a heterosexual male in today's society because we're always looked down upon. You know, like if we don't agree with certain things and we want to be in our masculine element, it's like it's looked down upon because people think that it's bigotry, people think that it's hate, and it's really not that. We're just trying to be men. You know, in caveman times, like the men, they hunted and they gathered the food and they did all the outside duties, and the woman was supposed to be in the house. You know, nowadays you have females like trying to compete with men and trying to do all these duties. You know, like, and another thing is like the women, they want equal pay, but you don't have like, you know, women miners, you don't have like women people in the masonry, the bricklaying foundation, you don't have women construction workers. So like the pendulum is trying to swing in like in not a good favor for us men. And like I really appreciate you for trying to bring these things back and, you know, trying to make men men again because it's very vital in today's society, you know.
Listen, I appreciate you, man. It's some downfalls when having a channel like this. That's why I tell you guys support, and we'll get into it in a second. But it's a lot of that. It's some down. I don't say downfalls, but it's you got some family members who might not want to. That's why I tell you guys, man. You guys got to support. Either you're gonna expose or support. Y'all got to pick one, because you got to understand this logic that we dropping. It's because we want to help men. We enjoy being males. I love being a male, so guess what? I want to help you. And by help you, it means I got to show my face and I got to expose. You know, I got to open up my life. I got to do X, Y, and Z. And I told myself, I was like, man, either I can keep this thing going. Because I remember somebody found on my channel and had like 2,000 subscribers. I was thought about deleting it. But I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to keep this thing going because me being a male and helping guys like yourself, just hearing calls like this and getting emails saying, guys, different guys say you saved my life, you helped me. That's more important than some pussy, you know. And don't get me wrong, I love being around women just as much as any of you on this planet. But I do love being a male, and I like helping men. And I'm concerned about the well-being of today's male. So you got family members that probably don't want to fuck with you because they found my content out. Trust me, it's been a lot of women that didn't want to fuck with me after they found my channel. It's been a lot of pussy that's been sacrificed. I'm just gonna keep it 100. But guess what? I don't mind, man. I don't mind. I love doing what I'm doing. I love calls like this, man. Thanks for calling, brother. Appreciate it.
Not a problem, man. Thank you.
Call the show, guys. 630-618-7110. Sean Croker, call the show. I think you want the call. Why older women going out to teens? Because they fucking parasites. What's your name, man? Talk to us. Where you from?
Hey, what up, bro? This Sean Crocker, man.
What's going on, my brother? Talk to us.
Hey, not much. Hey, let me say something, bro. This is a real nice topic you got on.
Hey, Sean, talk louder for us, please. You kind of fading a little bit, brother.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Talk a lot louder.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Now, this is a good topic that you got on about beta male organs. I think the problem is, I know the problem is there's too many moons. There's too many moons and not enough planets, right? And what I mean by that is the moon rotates around the planet because the planet is the most valuable thing. The planet is the one that has all the resources and shit like that and all the things. It's one little thing. So I think the problem is we make the woman seem like she's the planet and we're the moon and we orbit around her. No, she's around us. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's how it should be. So, and us men need to start thinking like we're planets and women are the moons. Matter of fact, women are one of many moons. You know what I'm saying? That, why have one moon? We can have 4, 5, 10 different moons. Like you see what I'm saying? So I think that's one of the major problems in there.
I agree. Just the over obsession over women. I like the last caller. Last caller. Let me tell y'all something, okay? Don't feel ashamed that you fell for a woman and you loved her and you put your heart and soul into a woman. See, that's why women love men, because they know that we're going to break bread. We're going to put everything into the situation because that's how we are. We are investors. We are hard workers in any and everything we do. So don't get upset that a woman broke up with you or she, don't want to be with you, gave you a pink slip, or she just rejected you. Man, just be like, man, don't let that define you. Okay? Because if you let a woman define you, if you let her decision define you, you're going to end up being depressed as fuck your whole life.
Exactly. Hey, trust me, I've been there, brother. I've been there. It fucked me up 30 years ago, and I still regret it to this day. But, and what it did is it molded me. You know what I'm saying? Here's a question, brother. You remember Pokemon that came out years ago?
Talk about it. You said Pokemon?
Yeah, Pokemon, yeah.
Yeah, my daughters had what was wanted me to download on their tablet. Some little the little like the Pokemon Go game.
Yeah. So check this out. You remember Pikachu that was with Ash Ketchum?
Yes.
Now I have a metaphor. I was a Pikachu, now I'm a Raichu, which means I've evolved from that. Which means I do things on a Raichu level. I see things on a Raichu level, and I operate on a Raichu level, and I approach things on a Raichu level. So we got a lot of Pikachus out here that are not enough Raichus, and then need to evolve. You know what I'm saying? And also, this is what I think now. We should value a woman's pussy, not based on pussy. We should value pussy based on a woman. You know what I'm saying?
You're low, brother. You're really low.
My phone, my earphone maker.
There we go, perfect.
If you fucking some pussy that's attached to a woman who ain't shit, who's a bitch, then that pussy should be low value, because why even wasting your time and putting yourself inside of something who's attached to a fucking demon.
Here's the thing. I think okay. Where men need to start doing with women is vetting them out, as in because so many men are so pushy, starved, and they're so thirsty that they end up overcompensating and doing too much for a shitty single mom, or a chick that's sleeping on a twin mattress on the floor, or a chick that's sleeping on a pissy mattress, or a chick that got bed bugs. So what men need to start doing is saying, listen, they got to get control. They got to get control of themselves, and just relax. Like, do not, once you put pussy on a pedestal, or once she sees you that you're like pedestalizing her, man, it's gonna be over for you.
Right, exactly. And as you say, a single mom measuring the floor, you know, because most people be like, well, she's good at bed, so I'm supposed to stay with her. You know, I don't give a fuck how good she's bed. If she ain't shit, her pussy ain't shit. You know, and basically you just back to what I say. You know, if she, you know, if her lifestyle is like, you know, low value, then she should be treated as low value. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think if we start doing that, you know, value based on a woman, you know, we're going to start making better decisions on women that we deal with. You see what I'm saying? And women who want to deal with us want to make sure that they're on their shit. Not just, I'm going to come with him any old way because, well, if I got this pussy, he'll accept me. No, fuck that. Fuck that bullshit, man.
Exactly, man. It's
Mm-hmm.
it's a tough world out here, but a lot of times, man,
Yeah, very tough.
you know,
Tough.
you need to move forward and cut things off and do what's best for you. And a lot of times these women, 99% of women are not good for you on this planet. I came to realize that. Now there's that 1% that is, but you gotta really manage that. But other than that, thanks for calling, Mr. Sean Crooker. Love you, brother. Appreciate it.
All right, man. Make time for life. Peace.
Malala Elephant, talk to us. Y'all support the stream. Donate to the church tonight, man. Malala Elephant, talk to us, my brother.
What up, my brother? What up, man?
What's up, man? Talk to us.
You got it, man. I just want to make one comment. This is for some of you younger guys in here. You know, some of my young brothers, my young Big South brothers. There's an old worn out cliche that I consider to be a half truth when it comes to women. You know, people say success is your best revenge. Not always true when it comes to women. Here's why I say that. You guys need to get your education, get your money, but don't do it because you think somehow the games and the hypergamy and the monkey branches and all that's going to stop when you make six figures or whatever. Sure, if you're James Harden and you make $40 billion a year, you might be immune to that kind of shit, and you can kind of write your own ticket as far as women go. But if you're still a regular guy, even with a good job, you're still going to deal with the same kind of bullshit. The only difference is, and you know this, Darian, is women will be more attractive.
You said women would be what again?
I said the only difference between, you know, when you're not successful and when you finally, you know, you get that degree and you become an engineer or whatever, the only difference is the women will be more attractive.
Yeah.
But the games will continue.
Oh yeah. The games will never stop. Women's games will never stop. You just got to be able to decipher those games, see it for what it is, and be able to walk away at any moment. The games will last forever. They're gonna last. When you dead, when your kids is dead, women will never stop the game. This is how they are, man.
Exactly. And that's why I say that, because I think there's a narrative that a lot of guys, you know what I'm saying, they believe, okay, I got to get my money right, get successful, get a nice car. Does that help? Of course it does. I ain't gonna never lie and say it don't help. But I think a lot of times as you move up the scale, the women are going to get more attractive, and you're going to get a lot of times you're going to get more games as you scale up your career, because the women are going to look better. There's more entitlement, and if you're not willing to be a simp or a trick, then you're going to deal with this flakiness too. You know, and again, now if you're a wealthy guy, if you're a multi-millionaire, that's probably a little bit different. But you know, you just get your little degree or trade, and you know, you think it's gonna stop, it's not gonna stop. So that's all I want to say, man.
Thanks for Mel. Yeah, the games will. Man, the game. Just think.
Look at you. You're more successful than you've ever been, and you still deal with bullshit.
Oh my God, man! Like I just deal with some bullshit. Like I'm at the level of the game with dealing with women. Like, I tell them, because I try to get to the bullshit before it happens. Like, I try to, kind of reverse psychology on them. I try to tell them, listen, this is how women operate. Like, let's say we sitting down, we hanging out, maybe we smash, maybe we whatever. And I try to, when everything's settled, I try to, let them know this is how you women operate. Man, these bitches up turn around and do the same shit. You like, I just told you about that shit. Like, and it's like, man, so women ain't gonna they're interesting creatures, man. But overall, you never should hate them. It's just like, man, why y'all hoes play like
No,
that?
and you know what, Darius, you made a very good point that I never thought about it until you said. Not in the context that you said it. It made me really think. And you said, and I'm paraphrasing, so forgive me, but you basically said, think about it. If us guys if we had as many women that we had to put no effort, towards, and we just get all these offers, we wouldn't do right either. So, in that way, I'm not mad at women because I get it to a degree. They have so many offers. I mean, a female that's a 5 has more options than a man that's an 8 or a 9. So I get it. In that degree, but I think it's important to stay on your purpose and not give a fuck.
That's
You know what I did? I had plenty of options, not plenty of options, but I had options to fuck with bitches. Friday, this past Friday night, Saturday night. You know what I did? I worked on my channel a little bit. I worked out. That's what I did.
That's what I do often.
You guys have to be okay with being alone.
That's what it starts off at. That's why I tell guys, Miller Elephant, go on a 30-day monk mode plan or a 60-day or 90-day and just like learn how to be alone and just chill and relax. Because that's the issue. A lot of men, they have to build these rosters and they have to have these 3-4 different women. And I've been there, like you gotta have 2-3 different women at a time just in case. And that's a bad mind frame to come from, because you like, okay, I gotta have 3 women at all times. So if one of them drop off, then I gotta replace her. That's actually a scarcity mindset to have, because you're afraid that your women will leave you at some point. But I tell men, learn how to just take a walk. Go outside and walk. Go to like honestly, go to a fucking movie by yourself. Go do something. Learn. Just put your mind somewhere else. Now, don't get me wrong. Women will be everywhere. Women will be everywhere. They're not gonna stop popping up. Matt, they're gonna wear the tightest clothes. They're gonna be half naked still. But what has to happen is you have to learn self-control. You have to learn how to be alone, because it's gonna be nights where you lead this live stream and it's on a Friday or Saturday and you like, man, I'm trying to fuck something, man. So you gonna hit up a fat bitch or a single mother or some chick that flaked on you 5 times and devalue yourself once again.
I know it, man. And you guys don't stay strong. We're men. We're supposed to be disciplined. Be disciplined. Stay on your purpose. Set your goals. Pay off debt. Get a second job if you need to. Side hustle. Get more education. Do what you need to do. And fuck these hoes. All right, brother. I'll see you later.
Love you, man. See you.
All right, man.
That's how I gotta be, man. Like, I had to cut a chick off recently. Not recently. Like, I had to cut a chick off not too long ago, and I'll tell y'all about it, man. What's your name? Talk to us. Where you from, man? Yo. You gotta call back. I can't hear you. Go ahead, talk to us. Where you from, man? Yo.
Yo.
Talk to us, man.
What's up, brother? How y'all doing?
I'm doing great.
Yeah, man, I just wanted to tell you a story of my situation. I wish I was on your page earlier, man. I really did. But I had this female I was going out with, I was with her for 2 years. So she basically manipulated me because she was older than me, and I was younger. So long story short, we broke up, and then I ended up going back to school. I became a nurse and everything. now I got my shit together and everything like that. And then now she's coming out the door and like, hey, we need to try this again. We need to do this again and shit like that. So I'm just here to tell y'all, brother, you gotta work for yourself and better yourself.
That's how it is, man. If you better yourself, you have to you gotta just find your passion and put 100% into that. Like, here's my thing. Here's how you can eliminate all the fuckery, okay? From dealing with like the fuckery with women. If you have something to do outside of your 9-to-5 full-time job, if you got something extracurricular or something you're working on every day, the fuckery will cease because that's less women you're gonna deal with.
Yeah.
But just 1 + 1 = 2. When you got something else going on, just less drama. That's how it is. I wish.
Yeah.
I mean, trust me. I wish women wouldn't be like this, but I've accepted that the fuckery will not stop with them. I accepted that their emotions are haywire and they're gonna make dumb decisions. I've accepted that. Now it's just time to adapt. It's how it is.
They don't think logically. They don't think in a logical sense. So that's a lot of brothers too. You need to realize it's all right to be alone, man. It's all right to be in solitude because it's better for you. So now I get to work out. I get to run. You feel me? I get more attention now from females than trying to make another female happy. So now I'm at the gym. I'm working out. I'm healthy. You feel me? That's when you're gonna get more pussy. But if you instead trying to be a fucking beta, like you just gonna lose. It's a lose in that situation.
You're gonna lose.
That's why you got.
That's why they said if you chase, you're gonna lose a lot of money chasing women, but you ain't gonna lose no money. Excuse me, you ain't gonna lose no women while you chase money, because women gonna come regardless. And here's the thing, and I said this before. Now, to be honest with you, you're not gonna get as much when you're chasing your goals. And everybody listen to this. I said this before, but when you're chasing your goals and your passions and your inventions and your businesses and schooling, you're not going to get as much pussy as the guy who's chasing pussy. Let's just be honest. You're not. But what's going to happen is it's going to feel like that you're getting more pussy than the guy who's chasing pussy because he's always in pursuit. He's always in pursuit. He gets off his 9-to-5 job. He's like, okay, I need to go pick up. I need to get some pussy. And he's going to get more pussy than you. But it feels like that you have more pussy than him. Or it's like you got an overflow because you're so busy doing things, and you might have that one chick coming through a month, maybe 2 chicks.
Yeah.
And with the guy that's chasing pussy, he got about 5 or 6 women throughout the month, 7 women, but it still ain't enough for him. So thanks for calling, brother. I appreciate it, man. Love you.
All right, bro.
I went to see the girl today and told her I love her, then kissed her and was a sucker move. Men survive by strength and determination. Women survive by manipulation. It's true. Who the fuck called me for this weird number? Yo, what's going on, man? Tell us where you from. You have to talk. I can't hear you.
Hi.
Go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. I was saying this is Nick Calcott.
Okay.
Can you hear me, brother?
Yes.
Yeah. I was just saying that, actually, I found you, I think it was 2 years back, when I was in the Haywire phase,
Okay. I can barely hear you. You're like whispering.
Can you hear me now?
Barely. Call me back when you get things fixed up, because they can't hear you either. But let me tell you about a situation that happened with a woman, not recently, somewhat. It just caught my eye, and it just goes to show that, listen up. Oh, before we get started, make sure you add me on Snapchat. Darius underscore M4. And the reason I'm saying that because shout out to Mickey FC. Didn't see you in here, brother. How long you been here? You done snuck in through the back door, Mickey? One of the pillars. Add me on Snapchat, Darius underscore M4, all of you, because I can get the snaps like that. I can't get in my email. I mean, I can, but it's, you know, it's much easier to get in touch with me. I'd say, did I talk about that, Ralphie? Well, LaPortia is the first name that comes to mind. Anyway, what I'm trying to let you guys know, I remember I was dealing with a chick recently. Not recently. I always say recently because I don't deal with a lot of bitches like that, as it is. We was chilling, everything was going cool, yada yada yada, hanging out, fucking and shit. Then all of a sudden, boom. And she tried to be like, what she say? You know, I don't think this is gonna work out. I'm like, what the fuck? And what she was trying to do, and she's like, you know, I still want to see you. I still want to, you know, basically she still want to talk to me. But she didn't want to fuck or do nothing else. I'm like, what the fuck? And what she was trying to do basically was throw me in a friend zone and use me as a beta male orbiter. But I had to cut it off. Now, the byproduct or the product of you cutting a woman off who doesn't want you anymore, and you don't give her your non-sexual attention, what'll happen is she'll be like, damn, this guy has values, has standards. Now, either she can come back and get in line, or she can just stay away. Either way, it's a win-win because, you don't want anybody, you don't want any woman around you. And I stress this, who's on some bullshit, who's up and down, who's wishy-washy. You understand? You don't want a woman like that. Mickey FC said, take Chicago Pogs on the prowl. Man, I was going to get a lot of them, but the phone shits was fucked up. Like the live stream was all, I was mad yesterday. And it was, on top of it, it was 90 degrees, but I enjoyed it yesterday. It was Pog Alert. Go ahead, man. Talk to me from.
Hey, what's going on, bro?
So, could you talk louder for us, man, please?
What's going on, brother?
I'm doing great.
Ethiopia.
Ethiopia?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, man. I moved to United States a little while back, so I'm kind of accustomed to that language and that dialogue, whatever. So it might sound like from the United States or whatever, but yeah, man. Pretty young guy, whatever. I can actually agree with you as far as a lot of your insight in terms on the game and whatnot. You know, being red pill. Yeah, a lot of steps out here, man. You know what I mean? And really, it's really like social programming. Like, you pretty much programmed to be a sense growing up, like open doors for women, push the chair, open, car doors, and walk on the right side of the street, and all that other shit. So you really programmed from a young age, man. When you grow up, you think it's a certain type of female, that you're looking for. They pretty much install this unicorn and have you searching this unicorn as you're growing up and shit, having that good girl or whatnot.
Right.
But in reality, all those chicks are the same, you know what I mean? So that's what dudes gotta realize. Like, ain't no good girls out here. They all think the same. They all have the same emotions. They have the same everything. You feel me? They're not alike. Men and women are not alike. We think logically, they think with emotion. They do a lot of illogical shit that don't make sense to us. You just gotta recognize it. You gotta accept it. You know what I mean? That nature is different from us.
That's how it is. They do a lot of logical shit that does it frustrates men. Listen, I wish women were logical just like us. Trust me, it would be hell. Fuck, like where would the world be? Jesus Christ! Like I wish women were logical like us, but they're not. And I don't know. Let's talk about something. Since women run on emotion, how does that benefit the world and men?
Well,
That's because we do harp on women and say, you know, they are emotional creatures and they do X, Y, and Z and it's annoying. But let's get some calls too and some answers. Since women are emotional, we're logical. What does their emotion bring to this world? Excuse me. What does their emotion bring to this world that can really benefit us men?
I guess you could say them going on like going along with their feelings. You know what I mean? Like if you can get a girl or whatnot and build some type of feeling within her real quick, and then she'll just follow that emotion, and that can actually work out benefit. But other than that, like shit is just ridiculous, man. Because just how you did that, you be talking to that girl, and another guy can come do the same shit, create a feeling, and that bitch will just go along with that.
Say it again.
So this shit is retarded. You hear me?
Say that again.
I'm saying like if you meet a chick and you create a feeling, right? She probably, you know, her emotions or whatever, you can change her emotions or have it going towards a certain way to benefit you. That could work in your favor. But another guy can come, you can actually be dating a chick and another guy can come and do the same fucking shit, and that bitch will follow her feelings and go along with that guy. So that's how that shit works, man. It's just retarded, man.
It's annoying and retarded, man. It's like, I don't know. I mean, Ralphie said nurturing. I agree.
Yeah.
Nurturing. Honestly, women are barely nurturing. I'm gonna be honest with that. That's a whole nother subject. But bro, trust me, you guys cry in your wedding for a wife. Darius, you saved my life and peace of mind, bro. That's my job, man. That's the only thing I care about. I admit a lot of women's emotions have made, like, just think of a woman's emotions have fucked up so many relationships. Some of y'all wouldn't even have found this child if it wasn't from a woman's emotions, because she pulled some foolish stunt. You know,
Right.
it's as a man, only thing you can do is just, man, you just shake your head and be like, fuck it, I'm gonna keep living life. You know. Thanks for calling, man. I appreciate it.
Hey, man. Thanks.
That's how it be, man. Women let their dogs do them doggy style. What the fuck? Let's ask some questions in the chat. Just wait for the real women, etc., etc. Men are very nurturing too. Oh yeah, of course. Ever seen a cool dad throwing his baby gently in the air? What about taking a woman's virginity? When? How do we know when to stand your ground? Well, you know when to stand your ground when she ain't giving you pussy no more. When she acts flaky and wishy-washy. Let's say y'all having conversation. Let's say she texts you good morning every single fucking morning. And then she stopped doing it. And then let's say you're supposed to hang out with her. Let's say y'all hang out every fucking Saturday. Every fucking Saturday. For the past 6-7 months. All of a sudden on the 7th month, she just start acting flaky, not showing up. Then when she shows up, she act like let's say y'all have sex every single Saturday, and let's say she comes over like a cooperation, Adrian D. Let's say she comes over, she's like, I don't feel like really having sex, or let's just sit down and hang out. I don't feel like it. Let's just watch TV. You know that, you need to get rid of her, like right away, man. And a lot of times it be unfortunate because you're like, man, we had some good shit going on, and now she out of there. So what do? You just you cut her off for your own sanity. Trust me, I've been there with chicks like everything was going good, and I said, listen, I got to stick by my principles, because if I don't, then I'm gonna allow her to keep one little fuck up or some bullshit she put up, she dish out to me. It's gonna snowball effect, and then after she get done with me, I'll have that same mind frame with to the next woman, and I'll say, well, I let her get away with that. Well, I'll let her get away with this. The more you let a woman get away with certain things, the less respect they will have for you, man.